Hey folks, so yep, here I am again. I'm on my way to return the Volkswagen Vento. And this is my final say on the car after having it for more than a week and putting about 300 kilometers on it. Oh yeah, before I forget, there was a comment on my previous video about this car on, why did I hate it? If I wasn't clear in the previous video, it's actually sort of an inside joke between myself and Volkswagen Malaysia. During the official media test drive, after the drive was all over, they asked me, "So what do you think?" And I immediately told them I hated it. And of course they were surprised, they were taken aback, and they were like, "Why?" And I told them exactly why, which is what I'm going to tell you now. I hate this car because it's so damn good. Yeah, I mean that's the truth of it. I also hate this car more because, like I said in the previous video, like I alluded to in the previous video, you're paying about 50 ringgit road tax for this car. I'm paying about 374 ringgit for mine, for one car, and 1,500 ringgit for the other car. And that's about 2,000 ringgit combined that I'm paying for two cars. And both of them are nowhere even close to how good this car is. I mean, it's so well put together, it's so well made, it's so well appointed, it's so quiet, it's so comfortable that, it makes me wonder, why the heck am I driving two cars that I'm paying 2,000 ringgit a year for road tax when I could be just driving this one car, which I'd be paying 50 ringgit? It just does not make any more sense. And another thing, during the official media test drive, I think we only used about a quarter of the fuel that was allocated, and it's the same right here, right now. I've only used a quarter of the fuel after driving this car hard for a week and putting 300 really hard kilometers on it. I've still got 3/4 of a tank of fuel and a range of 430 kilometers. I could drive now to Penang without refueling. Whereas my cars, those other two I was telling you about that I'm paying exorbitant amounts of road tax for, one full tank, maybe, if I'm lucky, to Ipoh. I mean, the way I drive, okay? Now, okay, it's all relative. I'm not saying all cars have really bad fuel consumption compared to this car. No, it's all relative. It's how easy you are on the accelerator pedal. I mean, forget about burnouts and all that. Leave that for, the FNF movies. Forget about driving really, really hard on public roads. It's a stupid thing to do. Okay, I have a famous saying, which I'm going to reiterate now. There are no winners in a street race because only losers race in the streets. Now remember that. Only losers race in the streets. I mean, you're putting yourself, and more importantly, since you don't give a shit about yourself, you're putting other road users in danger when you race on the streets. So don't do that. That said, I'm not saying this car is slow. No. It's a 1.2, yes, but it's really, really quick. And this DSG, as compared to the Passat, it doesn't hunt as much. Somehow this one feels a lot more suited to this car. So I don't know, maybe they want to look at the Passat's one? Yeah, maybe the gearing's a bit off. I'm not sure, but this one is fine. And like I said, now I've been driving it for a week. I've stopped now, so that's why my hands are not on the steering wheel. That's the reason why I don't like this car. I mean, it's sarcasm, of course. I love this car. It's so much better than the cars that I personally own. And as many of you know, I'm not into new cars. For my own personal use, of course, because since I review a lot of new cars, I decided to go down the classic and old school route. And while there are merits to that, there are also merits to this. And I'm not saying that new cars are bad. No, by no means do I mean that buying a new car is bad. It's just that I chose to use, for my own personal transport, something a bit older, something a bit more classic. And yeah, I'm paying the price for that. I mean, big engines with less power than this, it's kind of hard to get your head around that. But in 20-30 years that have gone by, yes, that's how old my cars are, yeah, the improvements in fuel consumption, the improvements in performance have just been amazing. Absolutely amazing. This car has given me no trouble whatsoever. It starts up and it just goes. And I'm not going to cut. I'm going to actually remove the recorder now. And bear with me. I'm going to just do a very quick walk around on the outside so you can see how nice this car looks. There we go. So there you have it, the Volkswagen Vento. I don't know, like I said, I still don't like it. I don't like it because of how good it is. If you're looking for something fuss-free, fun, good-looking, comfortable, the ergonomics for this car are just spot on. Go have a look at this car. You know, I'm surprised there are not more of this car on the road, because if you're looking to upgrade from an Asian car and you want to get into something continental, this is a good stepping stone. This is a very good stepping stone to continental life. And yeah, definitely. So until the next time, remember, be nice on the roads. We're all in this together. You know, be courteous, and good things will come back to you. I'm only saying that because recently there's been this horrible case of a car that tried to brake check a bike. Now, first of all, you shouldn't be brake checking anybody. Okay, that's a stupid, juvenile thing to do. All right, if you're in the fast lane and somebody wants to overtake, move over. What's the big problem with that? Absolutely nothing. Just move over. You're not going to age, you're not going to lose hair, you're not going to lose sleep. You're going to lose a second or two. But no, this guy decided to slam his brakes while there was a bike behind him trying to overtake, and the bike had every right to overtake because he was on the overtaking lane. And he brake checked this guy 3 times and almost caused him to crash. The biker, showing really good reflexes, managed to stop or avoid crashing. But to me, that is attempted murder, and that's really, really wrong. You know who you are. You're very famous on social media right now. So remember, folks, in this day and age of cameras everywhere, even bikes have cameras, behave. Behave, or you're gonna find yourself really famous for the wrong reasons. Okay? So until next time, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.